We worked with an organization on campus called Pink Cab to develop a mobile app called Pink Cab OU. It's a women-run, cross-platform ride-sharing application designed specifically for female-identifying students on campus. We pair riders with verified student drivers to help students get across campus safely. We're solving an issue with users not being verified when they join the GroupMe. So driver users would be verified, but rider users wouldn't. So upon registration, riders or drivers will add some basic information like their name and their picture and some enrollment details to confirm they're actually part of Ohio University. And if you're a driver, we'll ask for like a picture of your car so riders know who's going to be picking them up. Our officers of the organization will be able to review your registration and approve or reject it based on that content.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the first thing I'll be talking about is the request a ride flow, which is one of the most important parts of the app. And for this, you're going to hit the request a ride page right when you log in. And from there, you can see all your past rides, any active rides you may have going on, and also the ability to request a ride. And once you request a ride, you'll hit the actual request a ride page. And from here, you can type in your destination, your pickup location, and it'll list your pricing. And you'll also be able to put any sort of passenger notes you may have in there, like rider notes, like if you have a pet or something. And the pricing is calculated using a 5-mile radius or 3-mile radius of College Green, and it's $5 for that base price. And we wanted to keep this predictable because we wanted riders and drivers to know the kind of prices that they'll be spending or making for each ride. And then once you make that ride request, the drivers will be able to see all those ride requests on their drive page, and they can read all the same information that you put in inside of the ride request form. And once you're able to accept that, it'll hit you into that ride flow. And once you have that ride flow, the steps are pretty clear. It's the same as like you just drive to pick up the rider, drive to the location, and then drop them off. And it's tracked via geolocation, so each different step ensures that they are where they say they are, just to ensure a safe and consistent ride. And then finally, once the driver has been completed an onboarding process, they're able to request the payouts from Stripe, which is our in-app payment provider. And it's all electronic, and it's done via the app.
Awesome. So on a bit of a different note, because PinkCab is a lot more different than more modern applications. If you were to go to your profile page, you could actually delete your user data, and that will anonymize any data that you've submitted to PinkCab. And yeah.
And in addition to requesting a ride, you are also able to have some in-app messaging here. And that is related to the driver and the rider, so they have clear line of communication and transparency. These are encrypted in transit through WebSocket Secure, which basically means they're more secure than SMS messaging that most protocols on phones use today. In addition to that, you are also able to report conversations based off contact with your driver, will it be malicious intent or such. That will get reviewed by the admins, and then some action will happen. Either it will be dropped or it will be withheld, and they'll be suspended or banned. In addition to that, the conversations for those rides only last up to 24 hours, and then you cannot use them anymore. They're still viewable for information that may be needed, but for safety reasons, they are locked after that 24 hours. And this app is also hosted on iOS and App Store, Amazon Web Services for backend services and database, and it is intended to be fully supported to the indefinite future.
Yeah, and we're working towards full deployment. We've got early access on the Google Play Store, as well as test flight for iOS devices. We're performing some beta testing with members of the PinkCab organization, and we're going to do some continued voluntary development with the PinkCab team for small features, bug fixes, just to help them and support them along the journey of adopting this application.